Today I'm gonna make air fried crispy potato bites. If you eat them for breakfast, you can call them home fries. If you're putting them on the side of a steak, you call them crispy potatoes. You call them whatever you want, but I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do them in the Ninja air fryer today. So I've got roughly, what do I have here? 6 good sized potatoes. I'm not gonna peel them. I'm just gonna give them a brush to clean them up. Then I'm gonna chunk them up into, we'll say, bite-sized pieces. And we're gonna season them, toss them in some oil, and get them going in the we're gonna get them going in the Ninja air fryer. So, Ninja air fryer, we're gonna use the basket. And I'm going to preheat it. So it's set at 390. We'll worry about the time after. Close the lid. It's going. So I gave my potatoes a quick wash, and now I'm just going to try to cut them into somewhat equal pieces so that they cook roughly at the same amount of time. So, you know, what are those, 1-inch square, cubed, whatever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into my stainless steel pot here, and then I'm going to give them a bit of a cold water bath. Let's cut out a few bad pieces there. No big deal. So by doing this water bath, we will get rid of a little bit of the starch. And I know the starch generally helps with adding some crispiness to potatoes. But in the air fryer, I never usually have a problem getting the potatoes to the desired crispness. As I mentioned in the opening, these are super versatile. You could use them as a side for a dish. You could use them, which is probably my favorite way, as home fries for breakfast. And they're pretty quick and easy to make, and they're a fan favorite with the kids. So there's our potatoes, and I'm just going to throw those in some water, let them sit for a few minutes, and then we'll be good to go. So you can kind of see, hopefully you can see, it's kind of murky. That's sort of the starch that's coming out of the potatoes. So we'll mix those up in there a little bit, and generally what I'll do is I'll drain that water off a couple times and fill it back up again. The potatoes are taken out of the stainless steel bowl. I put them in a large glass bowl, probably so you can see better. They're pretty dry, but I think what I'll do is I'll just use some paper towel and just give them a little bit of a pat dry. Nothing too crazy. And now what we're going to do is we're going to season these. So I've got some different dried spices here. So I'm going to do, maybe I should grab a spoon, a good sized tablespoon of oregano, a good sized tablespoon of dried basil, a good sized tablespoon paprika, and a good sized tablespoon of garlic powder. And then what I will do is throw on some salt and pepper as well. So these will be extra seasoned. If there's a specific seasoning here that you don't like, obviously you don't have to use it, but I find that this is a really good blend. The paprika will give it a little bit of smokiness, but will also give our potatoes a really nice color. And lastly, our garlic powder. All right, looking good. So, salt and pepper to your desired taste, we'll say. And now we're going to put in, I'm going to say, we'll see how much the potatoes and our seasoning soaks up the oil, or vice versa. But we'll start with maybe 2 tablespoons of oil. Let's do 3 to start. And then we're just going to slowly mix this. So the nice thing about the air fryer is you don't need a lot of oil. So by looking at this, I'm going to say I'm going to add a little bit more, probably 2 more tablespoons, because this is a lot of potato. Yeah, that's looking better. Oh, caught a flyer there. So that is well mixed. These smell fantastic already. All right. So our air fryer is preheated, as you know. So we're going to flip that lid, and we're going to dump those in. And I have to look up in my phone how long I normally cook these for. All right, check my notes. 35 minutes we need to set these for. They've been running for roughly a minute, so we'll hit the timer here. Going the wrong way. And we'll say 34 minutes, and we'll check them. And then probably every 10 minutes, I'll take that basket and I'll sort of toss it to mix those up. So our potatoes are almost done here. Thanks for watching the episode. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's have a look at these bad boys. Boom. I think they look pretty awesome. Keep dancing with the devil, but it is alive.